Hi friends, it's been a minute since I've updated, but wanted to update since last week was a rough week. It was a chemo week. I had some down days, very frustrated at some of the news that we got. Donor number 4 wasn't a match. That was very disappointing. Insurance denied transplant, and I was just feeling really down last week. But God is never not faithful. He's always faithful, and his timing is perfect. So this week I've had a lot more energy, been able to get some exercise in, which is just really crucial for upcoming transplant and recovery. Been able to do some things around my house, do some normal stuff with my kids, so that's been really encouraging. I found out that donor number 1 is being called back in for some retesting. That individual was a perfect match in most ways, including liver size. But there was a few labs that were a little off, and they said they had to wait 3 months. And so, unfortunately, we were hoping not to have to wait 3 months, but here we are. So they are going to be going in to get just those tests that were off retested. So prayers for that. I have been approved by my transplant team to have histotripsy done, and so we are going to go ahead and schedule that. So thank you for praying. That'll probably be in the next few weeks. It's considered an outpatient procedure, but Matt and I will travel to Cleveland for that. Yesterday, I got my DNA results, my Signatera, and it was negative. So this is my second negative in a row. Never had 2 negatives. So that gives me great peace because it means that there aren't little bits of cancer floating around in my blood trying to reach other organs. And my oncologist told me this week that this next week when I have chemo, we could skip the drug that causes the rash because it's growing in toxicity. My face is really dry. I do have makeup on, but without makeup, my face is quite red. So I'm thankful for that and just feeling well these days. So prayer requests, pray for donor number 1, that it would be a quick approval. Pray that the insurance company approves based on the appeal that my team submitted. They submitted that appeal this week, and insurance has 15 days to respond. I talked to one of the transplant surgeons on Tuesday, and he said and I'm quoting him, he said it's pure corporate greed why they're not approving your surgery. That's all it is. So that was disappointing, but we're gonna continue to press for me to get this life-saving surgery. And so pray for that, and then just pray for God to continue to sustain us. He's just providing abundantly in all areas, physical, mental, meeting our needs, and just working through all of you. So we love you, we're grateful for you, and we covet your prayers.